Today, Senator Bob Casey is coming to my house to see what it is like to be a home care worker. I really just want him to be able to see what it's like for us that work in our homes, that do this professional job, but sometimes we are not seen because we are in our homes. It's a little isolating. So having him come out and be able to see us today gives us a voice and for home care workers across the country. So I really appreciate him coming out today, and thank you for coming and walking a day in my life.
Hey Lynn, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Good. Brandon, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Nice to see you away from Zoom.
Yeah, nice.
Right?
It's good to see you in person. Thank you so much for coming today. This is our living room, dining room combination and the hub of everything. Then we start our days back in the bedroom if you want to come back and see what that's like.
That's my Oreo.
Come over here this way.
I start my day with.
This is where Brandon starts his day. And he uses a Hoyer lift, which is this mechanical device. We use these in nursing homes a lot of times.
Yep, I think I've seen them in nursing homes.
Yeah, so that's one thing I always like to highlight is that, you know, we are professionals, like we're doing professional work, medical, actual using the equipment. We're not, as I've heard, glorified babysitters, but we actually are doing medically necessary things. We deserve medically necessary pay, right? We deserve to be paid as professionals, as skilled care workers, and not just...
Yeah, you're doing skilled care.
Right.
Yeah.
Our tiny bathroom, our doorway isn't large enough for his wheelchair. So his wheelchair doesn't actually fit in here. When he gets a shower, he pulls up right here, and I have to pick him up under his armpits, set him on top of the sink. And then while he's sitting on the sink, I shift and put him in cradle carry, turn, and then walk over to the shower and have to put him in that way.
That's serious lifting.
If we could increase wages for home care, that would mean, for me and Brandon anyway, we could increase, you know, our ability to have accessible housing. So we move out here, and Brandon can tell you a little bit about what he does at the table.
This is when I get up. As you can see, I drink my coffee. See, I have to brush my teeth every day.
You don't look up as much.
If I could get in the bathroom, I would be able to brush my teeth and stuff.
Right.
As you can see, I can't get in the kitchen either, so everything is in this area. I have a bedside commode that I use because it's too hard for her to lift me and put me on the toilet.
So really, this is where we're working with here. And the fridge opens this way. So unfortunately, he can't access the refrigerator. We did get around it a little bit by providing him a water cooler. So we have our water cooler, and Brandon can access clean water, but no washing up space at the moment. I've always wanted to care for people and promote independence. We can't do that in the facilities as well as we can do it in the home. People want to stay in their homes and they want to be independent. So I literally gave up my dream of ever buying a house. I gave up vacations so that I can promote independence for people. So I can provide that for Brandon so he can live outside of a facility. I sacrificed that.
I was telling them, you can go to McDonald's and make $15 an hour right now, but if you take care of a loved one, depending on where you live, you can only make 8, 12, 14, and that's not enough to live off of. So
home care workers need a lot more. We need union jobs too, and I say that a lot because we wouldn't have this opportunity today to speak with you if it hadn't been for the union, for the home care union. We really work hard at coming together, and I always like to tell people that the union is not some corporation, it's us. It's workers that come together and we help each other out. When the pandemic hit, we mailed stuff to each other, gloves and wipes and all that. We help each other, and by coming together, we have a voice now, and that's been amazing. I didn't have that opportunity in North Carolina. I felt very isolated. And here in Pennsylvania, I have the opportunity to speak out, so I'm going to use my voice. I want everybody in the country to be able to have that opportunity. And I feel like this funding and that bill would be able to provide that for more home care workers.
I do think that having more individuals like you as part of a union will, over time, I think it's pretty clear that over time that will prevent that high number of, or high percentage of turnover. And if you have less turnover, you're going to have better care, because you'll be you would be the beneficiary of a union, which means your pay will be higher, your benefits are more substantial, if some don't have any benefits, as you know. And that's the way you improve care. And I think your life is a testament to that. That if you invest in the quality of the care, you're going to get the quality that you're providing, Brandon. But this is very helpful for us, though, to understand better, not just the policy and the dollars. We'll spend a lot of time talking about that, but it's important that we see the kind of the work you do every day, in the flow of your day, where you have to go into a home, and you have to be thinking about those kinds of issues as well.
I really appreciate you coming out, and thank you for being such an amazing advocate for home and community-based services, and I look forward to working with you more in the future and getting this bill passed and getting this funding that's desperately needed. Really appreciate you being here today.
Well, thanks, and I just want to thank you for being such a great advocate, as well as letting us see the benefit of your skill and professionalism when you're working with Brandon. So it's a great example of the kind of good care that can be provided if we make the right investment. So
absolutely,
we're grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for letting us in your home. We as Americans say over and over again, not just politicians, but everyone says, we care about children, we care about people with disabilities, we care about seniors, we care about vulnerable Americans. And yet we have not been willing, as a nation, to make the kind of investment in the workforce and in the care that would be commensurate or consistent with the values we claim to espouse.
One of the other things that is really important is that we get all of the home care workers in this program together in the union, and it really, in numbers there's power, and our voice is only growing stronger as we grow as a community of workers taking care of each other, right? We take care of our consumers all the time, and we need to take care of each other as well. And that's how we do that. That's how we do it. We join together in this movement, and we make our voices heard, and we advocate for each other. So I encourage everybody, if you're a home care worker, join us. We need to hear your voices and your stories. You're important and you matter, and we're gonna change this together.
I would just say, for a long time I felt like I was alone, like I didn't have a voice. And a lot of people in my position feel like they get pushed under the rug, or they just feel like a number more than an individual. But we all have power. We all have a purpose. There is a reason that we're here. And I just want to tell everybody in my position, or everybody going through something hard right now, you're not alone. And I will continue to fight for you and fight for all of our rights, because it needs to happen. It's been too long.
Tell your senator and House member to support the Better Care, Better Jobs bill. In the next 2 months, we'll decide this issue. We need to get this done for seniors, for people with disabilities, and these great workers, these skilled professionals who provide this quality care. Thanks so much.